Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Main event. Fighting out of the blue corner, Mitchell, Seth.
Essential peril, bring you nothing but misery. You want my inspiration to destroy everything. No!
We've all been waiting for. Your judges at ringside, Jared Sableberg, Jojo and Matt Reed. Your timekeeper, Ben Smullen. Your doctor at ringside, Dr. Peter Lewis. Your referee in charge of this contest, John Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is proudly sponsored by Sting Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. It's time, it's main event time. 5 by 3 minute rounds, full-time rules, junior welterweight division. They will be fighting for the WMC Pro Australian Junior Welterweight title. Firstly to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, trained out of Mumcorn Mai, official weight 63.15 kilograms. He's the AMF Commonwealth Champion and the WKA Australian Champion. 48 fights. 29 wins, 1 draw, 12, ending by knockout, representing Perth, Mitchell, Superboy Seth! And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained out of the Urban Fight Gym, official weight 63.4 kilograms. He's the WMC Australian Champion and the WKA South Pacific Champion. 47 fights, 32 wins with 1 draw, 13 ending by knockout, representing Queensland, Sarracino.
Here we go, fight fans, strap yourself in. The WMC Pro Australian title, junior welterweight up for grabs. The current title holder is Mark Sarracino, fighting out of the Urban Fight Gym. 47 fights, 32 wins, taking on Mitchell Seth. 48 fights, 29 wins out of Mumcorn Mai, trained by Bill Seth. This is the rematch from Epic 1 October, I think it was 2010, which Mark Sarracino won by KO. Big thank you to Sting Sports.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Said every fighter tonight has been wearing the Sting Sports gloves. Oh, Mitchell Seth opens up with a nice high kick.
I tell you, I think when Mark Sarracino switched on, he's switched on. But if he, sometimes he just can't seem to get it going on the night.
Chatting to Bill Seth during the week, and he said Mitch has been working the knees and the elbows a treat in the gym. We know one thing about Mark Sarracino, he's one tough fighter. Big height and reach advantage though. Going away from Seth.
Very nice grappling skills there on Mitch.
Good work by Sarracino. Just a bit of a show of strength there, trying to put Mitchell Seth onto the canvas.
Again, main event quality this one. You know, Mark Sarracino, 47 fights, Mitch Seth, 48 fights. Mitch is only 21 years of age.
How good is this, gentlemen? We've got Queensland versus WA here in the heart of Melbourne.
Yeah, it's an awesome matchup, hey. I think Mitch is not going to try and play the boxing game with Sarracino. He's going to be a bit more skilled in the boxing department. He's just looking for him to walk into those knees. I think Mitch's game plan is to knee as Sarracino comes in with those hands, which we just saw then. I think that's going to be his plan.
Keep the fight flowing, boys. Keep it flowing. Get the rhythm. Get the rhythm, huh?
And if he can pull that sort of game off over 5 rounds, he should take it.
Close up, close up.
Mitch coming off a big win on the previous Rebellion show over Sing Sari. Big thank you to Sting Sports, proud sponsor of this main event. Sai Naji, Rebellion Muay Thai.
I think Mitch Seth spent a fair bit of time in Thailand last year as well. I think he might have been training out of St. Moricot gym, as I remember. So he would have had some awesome boys to move around with over there. Young Pincy Arms still fighting out of that camp after many, many years.
Close up, close up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Sarah was lucky he had that glove plastered on his right chin. Mitch Seth has gone high twice now and caught Sarah twice.
Yeah, good work by Mitch. He's just landed a beautiful roundhouse kick and then quickly followed up a step-up knee.
Angling very well. He is looking for that rear knee. That left knee up the middle is what he's looking for. He's trying to entice Mark in there to box with him. And he's going to send that left knee straight up the middle.
But you were spot on as well, Tao. You know, Mitch has got to be careful in the hands of Mark Sarracino. He's had a couple of boxing bouts, so he's really been working the hands well.
That's it, and we are only in round 1 as well, and it seems as though Mitch, when he wants to use that left knee, goes to southpaw again like he's just done now. So it won't take long for Mark to work that out.
Well, Mitch is a natural southpaw fighter.
Yeah, but is he a natural southpaw? I thought he definitely likes to change both ways. I mean, I don't know if he goes both ways, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but a big first round there from both boys.
Only within the confines of the ring.
Yeah, I'm sure no one was listening to that one, Tao, but I tell you what, a big first round there from both boys. WMC Pro title on the line. Big thank you to Sting Sports.
Knock this on. Knock this on,
Round 2, Mark Sarracino, the current WMC Australian champion, taking on Mitch Seth.
Keep the fight flowing, boys.
Talking to Sarah before the show, and I said, how are you feeling? And he'd stacked his weight back on after the weigh-in, and he said the kid's got to take it off him if he wants it.
Nice left kick there from Mitch. Playing his southpaw game well. That's the way to do it. You said he'd been working his knees and elbows, and he's showing it there, but Sarracino sort of muscled him to the ground.
Just love the way he just chambered that neck and let go. 3-4 in succession. Yeah. Great work from the young fighter, Mitch Seth.
He's got a 4 or 5 inch height and reach advantage.
And that's actually going to suit him really well in the grapple, you know. I mean, at this stage, Mark can sort of throw him around a bit, but in the latter rounds, I don't think he'll be able to muscle him around like that. I think Mitch will come through. I mean, the height, that sort of lanky height advantage is really good for Thai boxing, especially if you like the grapple. And there you go. That's a nice knee up there.
Again, big thanks to Sting Sports. Get on and have a look at their website, stingsports.com.au. With fight equipment.
Good. Yeah. Let's go.
Gotta love what Sai Naji and Rebellion Muay Thai is doing for Muay Thai here in Melbourne and around the country. You know, he's bringing in the best fighters from around the country and overseas. But we're lucky enough to have it here in Melbourne.
Boys, stay composed, all right?
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got another packed house here at the Powerhouse, and everybody on the edge of their seat. It's fantastic main event.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when this one finishes, contact Sai Naji and book your tickets for November 24, Rebellion number 4, because this place will be sold out before he even announces the show.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a very quick sellout this time as well, you know.
Well, he really has raised the bar here with Rebellion number 3, set the benchmark, a night of full Thai rules, and I guarantee you we'll get it again at Rebellion number 4.
Well, he's set the benchmark, mate. He's not going to go backwards from there. Good work there from Mark Sarracino, nice low kick. But Mitch Seth's really been driving those knees in this second round.
Finish the round, boys. Finish the round.
Oh, once again, that high round kick from Mitch Seth.
Referee Donnie Miller's loving it all. Crossing elbow from Mitch Seth in close, just missed the mark.
I think we'd like to see Sarracino using his right kick here. Now Mitch has gone back to natural stance, but every time Mitch is in his southpaw stance, we want to see that right kick out of Sarracino. Hey, just missed that walk-up knee.
What fantastic evasion skill
hit me though.
Sarracino.
So that was textbook technique there from young Mitch Seth.
And great evasion from Mark Sarracino.
Oh,
that was a really nice elbow through
and that's what caught Mitch Seth the first time they fought on Epic.
That was actually a crossing elbow.
Might have dropped him again.
Dying moments of this second round, and Sarah just rocked Mitch Seth there.
And there we have it, eh?
Big second round, and a little bit foggy, Mitch Seth, as he walks back into the corner. Big round there, big finish from Mark Sarracino.
He got clocked with that crossing left elbow. It actually wasn't the left hook, it was the left elbow. It was very nice, right on the button.
So round 3, WMC Junior Welterweight title up for grabs. Current champion Mark Sarracino. Mitch Seth's got to take it off him. Big thank you against Sting Sports.
Fighters using the Sting gloves all night here tonight at Rebellion number 3.
Moving right kick there from Mitchell Seth.
Stay composed.
Mitch is really picking his shots carefully. He's taking his time.
Low. High low.
He's really looking to drive that knee right through the midsection of Mark Sarracino.
I think that's because Sarracino's looking to drive those gloves right through the back of his head. I mean, see the kicks from Mark seem a little bit secondary at the moment. He really is looking to land that leather.
And big knees, big elbows from Mitchell Seth.
3 knees and about 3 elbows in succession. Good work by Sarah to just working his way off the ropes.
And that knee was actually what caused that damage there, you know. Sort of buckled Mark over a little bit there.
But, you know, we saw Sarracino, he's knocked Mitch out once with a left elbow over in Perth, and he rocked him to the end of that second round as well.
That's right. I mean, yeah, Mitchell definitely needs to keep that guard nice and tight. Only takes one of those shots from Mark Sarracino to change things, hey?
Do you think Mitch just perhaps rushed it a little bit there? He seemed to buckle Sarah with the knees and then went straight for the elbows.
Well, I thought he should have followed up with the knees, you know. I mean, that's what caused the damage. I mean, maybe he was looking for the cut there or whatever, but I think that, you know, when you buckle someone over with a knee, drive that knee in again. But, I mean, he is putting together a game really well here. And, I mean, there's a cut opened up there on Sarracino. So looks like maybe one of Mitch's left elbows has gotten through there, because it seems as though Sarracino's bleeding a little bit there.
He's no stranger to being cut, Mark Sarracino.
No.
Oh, good knees, good hands there from Mitchell Seth.
Use your weapons, guys.
We saw him rock the head back of Mark Sarracino.
Just a little cut, that one. It's pretty high up on the forehead as well, so it's not going to really worry him too much. But just as I was saying, he should have gone for the knees. He pulls out an elbow cut, so...
40 seconds remaining in this third round.
You can also see Richard Walsh is going to work with the adrenaline over there in the corner. He's getting it ready.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that cut's going to worry him, and I don't think it'll open up any more right up there on top of his head, so...
We haven't seen Dr. Peter Lewis up on the canvas once tonight.
No.
Oh, nice handiwork from Mitch Seth.
Very nice. Can he get a throw out of this? No.
Once again, Sarah defends the knee strikes, puts that knee bar up.
Puts a couple of his own in there. That's nice work from Mark Sarracino there.
Yeah, that cut's just under the hairline. But Mark Sarracino, Richard Walsh going to go straight to work on that cut over there in the corner, but a big third round there to Mitchell Seth.
They'll put the customary 1 kilo of Vaseline on that.
I think he's got the adrenaline out as well.
This is the penultimate round. Round number 4.
All brought to you by StingSports.com. Mark Sarracino, current WMC Australian champion, trained by Richard the Wrecker Walsh out of Urban Fight Gym up there in Queensland. Mitchell Seth, trained by Bill Seth out of Muaythai over there in WA.
Close up.
Nice display of power there. Oh, seems like he copped that one a bit low at the border, but actually there's a good display of power there from Mark Sarracino early on in that round. Charged through, got his leg, got the catch and sweep.
Is you alright? 2 minutes, okay?
I think it just sort of grazed at the end. Mitch is in a little bit of pain there in the centre ring.
It was in the body, but it wasn't. Come on, Mitch.
A bit of a visit to the John Smalls. Might be hanging out with Kenny Young a bit later.
How much time do you want?
Comparing sizes.
Johnny Miller's just giving him that, looking him in the eye, telling him everything will be alright.
That's right.
Got up to 5 minutes, and I'll tell you what, make the most of it.
Keep it going, okay? Sure.
Yeah, Bill Seth just telling him, take your time.
Keep it up.
Expect the driving knees to come out now from Mitch Seth. Not going to be happy about that.
No, No, I think actually, I think you should take your time in these things. Certainly a good show of muscle there again from Sarracino, and this is what will clinch it for him, you know.
Nice couple of punch-knee combo from young Mitch Seth.
I mean, certainly Mitch Seth has the height advantage there in the grapple, but, you know, being that sort of shorter, stockier fighter, Mark Sarracino is going to have the muscle power. And he's actually starting to show that here now.
You just see the legs on him. Mark Sarracino is very, very well put together at 63. Might have been a bit of a heat clash there from both boys. So I think Richard Walsh has done a great job on stopping that cut on Mark Sarracino.
That's the way. That's where Mitch needs to sharpen it up again now. That's very nice.
High kick through
very nice
Seth.
high kick.
Sarracino's really tucking his elbows into his ribs, protecting his midsection.
Oh, jumping knee from Mitch Seth.
That'll score well for him. The old Kaoloi.
Get it center, guys. Get it center. Excellent. Come on.
And this is it. Mitch really needs to keep his Thai game running, you know, like needs to be all round like this and just keep that sort of full Thai arsenal flying. Very nice step up elbow there.
Yeah, Mitch is trying to work that cut on the top of Sarah's head. Sarah looking for the looping left.
1 minute remaining in this.
Well, he's giving him a target to aim at now.
Come on. Choke.
One thing though we know with Mark Sarracino, as you said, Johnny Cab, we called him, he fought 8 rounds of boxing down here in Melbourne. He's got the cardio to go the distance.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've seen the power he possesses in his hands, but look, Mitch Seth is fighting a very technical fight here, just keeping Sarah at range, really not letting him
He really is. He's like
dominate at all.
He's kind of luring Sarracino into the pocket there and making him pay. I think he's putting together a good Thai game. Then again, you can't ever count Sarracino out, though he has that knockout power.
Come on. Almost done. Let's go.
I'm surprised we're not seeing more of the body rips from Mark Sarracino.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we saw a glimpse, I think, in the second round. He let go the left hand straight into the rib cage, but really, probably credit to Mitch Seth. He hasn't given him the opportunity
But
to get him close enough.
You can see them when they locked on the grapple. Sarracino straight away turned his body. He didn't want any more of the knees of Mitch Seth towards the end of that 4th round. Big 4th round there again for Mitchell Seth. Sting's force, 5th round and final round coming up.
Let's make some noise, Melbourne. Give it up for these 2 fighters.
Yeah, great sportsmanship there in centre ring.
This is the championship round, the 5th and final round.
StingSports.com WMC Junior Welterweight Pro title up for grabs. The current champion is Mark Sarracino. Has Mitch Seth done enough to take it off him?
Well, that's it, Bushy. I mean, you really do have to take the title off the champion as well. You know, it's not a matter of just edging ahead or just, being fairly even. We think we might give it there. If you take the title off a champion, you need to really take it off him. So we'll see, But I think as far as the all-round Thai game's going, Mitch has scored very, very well.
Judges for this one, Jared Sableberg, Jojo and Matty Reid.
And out of those 3, you're going to get really very good Thai-style judging. So, yeah. We'll see how the judges reward this one, but a cracker of a fight nonetheless, huh?
Yeah, too hard for me to separate them so far.
Yeah, worthy of main event status, and both guys, sensational guys, outside of the ring as well.
Last round. Come on, put it in. Go low.
Beautiful high work there from Mitchell Seth.
Yeah, that left
Yeah,
roundhouse
Sarracino
kick.
muscles in, Those takedowns there in the grapple will score for him.
That kick's working a treat in this round for Mitch Seth.
Yeah, it is.
Wouldn't mind seeing
Very
Mitchell
nice
Seth
step up
just
knee there to get into that
launch with a jumping knee as Sarracino's coming in.
I'm impressed with Mitch's straight knees, though. They're really powerful right down the line.
I reckon they're probably the best knees in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in saying that, we saw
90 seconds remaining in this fight.
Roy Wills' knees before, that really decal curved knee, and this is the real Tankal straight down the middle from Mitch Seth. So you get to see both styles of the Thai knee tonight. It's really nice. I'm a big favourite of range knees as well, not just in the clinch, but I like that sort of at boxing range, long step-up knees. I really like that style.
And Mitch has got the perfect physique for it.
He does.
Long and rangy.
Nearly done, man.
This muscling here, where Sarracino rushed into that one, but yeah, maybe a bit there. Maybe sort of trying to jump on him a little bit there because Mitch was a bit slow to turn around and face the fight. Don had called it on, and but he sort of rushed in maybe a little bit too early. Don's going to pull their pants off there a bit.
Bill Seth's just telling Mitch just to keep his guard right up.
Yeah, well that's it. I mean, Mark really has to land some leather now to turn this around.
Final 30 seconds!
Good hands there for Mitch Seth. 30 seconds, both boys going to bring it home.
Oh, there you go.
I called for it, mate, but unfortunately missed the mark.
Yeah, you asked for the jumping knee, and
I think, personally, Mitch Seth's done enough to pull this one home, eh?
Yeah, I think certainly from the, as you said, from the Thai scoring technique, his knees have been devastating tonight.
Yeah, and I mean that's going to score the highest for him. And the one, out of a few elbows, it was his elbow that did the damage. Great fight.
Yeah, sensational fight. This one will go to the judges' decision, but worthy of main event status anywhere around the country. Sai Nechi Rebellion Muay Thai brought it to you right here in Melbourne on Rebellion Muay Thai number 3.
Can I please have a representative from Sting Sports to centering, please? After 5 rounds, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous points decision. Your winner and new WMC.
Well, there you go, the new WMC champion, Mitchell Superboy Seth, trained by a very proud Bill Seth out of Munkai. Full credit to Mark Sarracino, but Mitch Seth just
Keep it
there all
going,
night.
ladies and gentlemen, Mark Sarracino.
Very well.
Tough fighter in centering.
A big thank you to Sting Sports getting behind this main event. Sai Nechi Rebellion Muay Thai. It's been a huge night here tonight.
yeah, absolutely. We've had every single fight go the distance.
Yeah, an awesome night of real Muay Thai here in Melbourne. It's good to see.
Not only have we seen the best of Melbourne Muay Thai in centering, we've seen the best in Australia and from overseas as well. Rebellion Muay Thai number 4, November the 24th, back here, the Powerhouse Function Centre at Albert Park. It's been a big night here on Fight Sports. My name's John Fergus.
I'm John Cavazzini.
And I'm Tao Jai Pet.
Tao Jai Pet, and we'll see you back here for Rebellion number 4, 24th of November.